There's a quiet moment that shows up for a lot of people around age 63 or 64. They open their retirement accounts, look at the total, and for the first time, the question shifts. Not, do I have enough? They've been asking that for years. The new question is different. It's, how do I actually turn this into income without handing half of it to the IRS? Most people never get a clear answer to that question. Not from their statements, not from their advisor, not from any of the articles they've read at midnight when they should have been sleeping. So they guess. They pull from whatever account feels right. And that guess, that one decision about which account to top first, quietly costs the average retirees somewhere between $50,000 and $100,000 over the course of retirement. Today, we're going to fix that. Here's the problem with how most people think about retirement withdrawals. They think about the total. They look at the combined balance across all their accounts and ask whether it's enough. What they don't think about is that not all of that money is actually theirs. A traditional 401k or IRA balance of $600,000 is not $600,000. It's $600,000 minus whatever taxes you'll owe when you pull it out. At a 22% bracket, that's closer to $468,000 in real spending power. The other $132,000 belongs to the IRS. It's been sitting in there the whole time, waiting. The order you withdraw from your accounts determines how much of that IRS cut you actually have to pay, and when. Get it right, and you can keep significantly more of your own money. Get it wrong, and you overpay taxes every single year of retirement without ever realizing it. There are 3 types of retirement accounts. Each one is taxed differently. The first is your tax-deferred bucket, traditional 401k, traditional IRA. Every dollar you pull out is taxed as ordinary income, no exceptions. The second is your tax-free bucket, Roth IRA, Roth 401k. Qualified withdrawals are completely tax-free, and there are no required minimum distributions during your lifetime. The third is your taxable bucket, regular brokerage accounts, savings, cash. You pay capital gains tax on investment growth, which is typically lower than ordinary income tax, and you control the timing. Think of it as 3 faucets over your kitchen sink. One is taxable now, one is taxable later, one is never taxable. The mistake most retirees make is opening the wrong faucet first, or opening all 3 at the same time without a plan. By the way, if nobody's explained this to you before, that's exactly what this channel is here for. Hit subscribe, new video every single day. Now, let's keep going. So what's the right order? In most situations, not all, but most, the sequence that produces the lowest lifetime tax bill looks like this. First, spend from your taxable accounts, brokerage accounts, cash savings, anything outside of retirement accounts. These don't trigger ordinary income tax on the principal, and you get favorable capital gains rates on any growth. Using this bucket first also lets your tax-deferred and tax-free accounts keep compounding untouched. Second, spend from your tax-deferred accounts, your traditional 401k and IRA. But here's the nuance. You don't necessarily wait until you're forced to take money out. In the years between retirement and age 73, before required minimum distributions kick in, you may have a window of lower income. That's the time to make intentional withdrawals from your tax-deferred accounts at a rate that fills up your lower tax brackets without crossing into higher ones. Third, preserve your Roth as long as possible. The Roth grows tax-free. Withdrawals are tax-free. There are no lifetime RMDs. Every year you leave it untouched, it compounds without the IRS taking a cut. It's your most valuable long-term asset and the last thing you should spend. That's the basic framework. Taxable first, tax-deferred strategically in the middle, Roth last. Let me make this real with 2 people. Margaret is 66. She has $400,000 in a traditional IRA, $80,000 in a Roth, and $60,000 in a brokerage account. She needs $25,000 a year from savings on top of Social Security. She pulls it straight from her traditional IRA every year. Simple. One account, done. But that withdrawal pushes 85% of her Social Security into taxable territory. Her tax bill is higher than it needs to be, every single year. David has the same setup. Same age, same accounts, same Social Security. He pulls $15,000 from his brokerage first, low capital gains rate, then $10,000 from his IRA to fill the bottom of his bracket. Social Security stays sheltered, Roth keeps growing. Same lifestyle, David keeps an estimated $8,000 to $12,000 more per year. Over 20 years, that becomes something significant. Not because he's smarter, because someone explained the order before he retired. Here's what to do with this. Pull up your accounts tonight. Write down which bucket each one falls into, taxable, tax-deferred, or tax-free. Then ask honestly, am I pulling from these in the right order or just taking from wherever feels easiest? If you have most of your money in tax-deferred accounts and little in Roth, the years before 73 are your window to fix that through Roth conversions while your income is lower and the brackets are still in your favor. If this video helped you see your retirement accounts differently, do 3 things. Hit the like button so more people find this, subscribe for a new video every single day, and share this with one person who's been guessing at their withdrawal order without realizing what it costs. Drop the word order in the comments if you want us to go deeper on Roth conversion timing. We read every single one. In the next video, we're covering the quiet RMD mistake that costs retirees thousands every year without them ever noticing it. All right, that's all for now. We'll see you next time.